Hi everybody, welcome back to our next phonics lesson. My name is Shani and I'm really excited to be here with you today. Did you happen to find some things around your home that you have more than one of? I did. Let me show you. One spoon. If I have more than one spoon, I have a group of spoons. That's right, a group of spoons. Today we are going to use all of the phonemes and graphemes that we've learned to read and write words. You will need something to write on, something to write with, your letter tiles, and your listening ears. Are you ready to go? Let's get started. Let's say our alphabet letters first. You say them before me and I'll say them after you. Let's see how quickly we can go today. Let's go. I, M, H, J, K, Q, Z, U, G, S, R, T, Y, O, E, W, L, N, F, B, X, P, D, V, A, and C. That was very quick. Can you tell me what a phoneme is? A phoneme is a single sound in a word. Let's get ready to skywrite. Remember, we say the letter name, the picture, and the phoneme. Off we go. M, mouse, M. I, insect, it. T, tap, t. A, apple, app. S, sun, s. P, pig, p. Great job, everybody. You're getting really fast at that. We're going to read some words that we've learnt. Come over with me. Let's look at this first word. The word is it. It. Let's sound out the next word. T, it, tip, tip. The next word, map, map. Let's read that row now as whole words. Are you ready? A little bit faster. It, tip, map. I wonder if we can do it faster again. Let's go. It, tip, map. Wow, that was fast. Let's move to the second row now and let's sound out and blend this word. Mat, mat. The next word, it, sit, sit. And our last word, it, pit, pit. Again, let's read this second row and let's do it a little bit faster. Mat, sit, pit. One more time. Mat, sit, pit. I wonder if we can read it all the way from the beginning down to the end. Are you ready? Follow me. It, tip, mat, sit, pit. Oh, I nearly got tricked then. Let's try it one more time. It, tip, mat, sit, pit. Goodness, your tongue gets a little bit tired. That was a great effort. Fantastic. Do you have your letter tiles with you? Let's use our letter tiles now to build some words. Say the letters as I put them on the board. S, I, P, A, T, and M. The first word that we're going to build is the word it. What word? It. Let's sound it out. It. What's our first phoneme in it? It. That's right. Which letter do we use to spell it? The letter I. Well done. Bring it down and say it. What's our next phoneme? It. It. It's the t phoneme. Which letter do we use to spell t? The letter T. Well done. Bring it down and say t. Read this word with me. It. It. If this word says it, What do we need to do to it to make it say p, it, pit, p, it? What sound do you hear here? That's right, you hear the p phoneme. Which letter do we use to spell p? Good job, the letter P. Bring it down. Let's say the sounds and read the word. P, it, pit. What sound do we need to swap out to make it say pat? P, at. That's right, we need to swap out the letter I and we need to put in the letter A because our letter A says at. P, at, pat. If this says pat, make it say mat. Mat. What do we need to change in the word pat to make it say mat? That's right, we need to change the beginning sound. We need to put the letter P back and we need the letter M. Let's say the sounds and read the word. Mat, mat. If this says mat, make it say map. 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 What sound do you hear at the end in map? I hear the p phoneme. Which letter do we need to spell the p sound? Good job, we need the letter P. And last one, if I want to make the word map to be plural and say maps, what sound do I need to add at the end? Maps. That's right, I need the letter S. Bring the letter S down and say S. Let's say the sounds and read the word one more time. Maps. Maps. Great effort, everybody. Now it's time to write some graphemes. I'm going to say a phoneme and I want you to write it. First, I'm going to clean my board. Put my letter tiles away. The first phoneme that I want you to write is T. What phoneme? T. How do we spell T? That's right, with the letter T. Can you write T? Does yours look like mine? Tick it if it does. Fix it if it doesn't. The next phoneme is the phoneme P. What phoneme? P. Good. What letter do we use to spell P? The letter P. Well done. Can you write P? Does yours look like mine? Tick it if it does. Fix it if it doesn't. The next phoneme is the phoneme S. Say S. S. Good. How do we spell S? Yes, the letter S. Let's write S. Does yours look like mine? Tick it if it does. Fix it if it doesn't. Our next phoneme is A. Can you say A? A. How do we spell A? With the letter A. That's right. Can you write A? Does yours look like mine? Tick it if it does. Fix it if it doesn't. Great job, everybody. 2 more to go. Our next phoneme is I. What phoneme? I. What letter do we use to spell I? The letter I. Excellent. Does yours look like mine? Tick it if it does. Fix it if it doesn't. And our last phoneme is What phoneme? How do we spell With the letter M. Can you write the letter M? Does yours look like mine? Tick it if it does. Fix it if it doesn't. Now we're going to use some of these graphemes to write some words. The first word that we're going to write is the word sit. What word? Sit. Tap it out. Sit. Remember to sound out the word as you write it. Off you go. It. Does your word look like mine? Let's say the sounds and read it one more time. It. Sit. Our next word is pip. What word? Pip. Sound it out. P. Ip. Let's write it and say the sounds as we write. P. Ip. Well done. Does your word look like mine? Give it a tick if it does and fix it if it doesn't. Our last word is the word mat. What word? Mat. Tap it out. At. Let's say the sounds as we write the word. At. Does your word look like mine? Give it a tick if it does, and fix it if it doesn't. Let's read it one more time. At, mat. Let's go over all of the graphemes that we've learnt so far. I want you to say the sounds after me. T, at, s, p, it, Let's see if we can do that a little bit faster this time. Are you ready? T, at, s, p, it, It's amazing that you can now read so many words. I've put some of the words that you know up on the board. At the end of this lesson, I'd like you to pause the video and perhaps you can use your letter tiles at home to practice building some words, or maybe you might write some words or read them. Join me next time for another lesson where we're going to learn about the letter that we use to read and write the phoneme N. Have a wonderful day, everybody. I'll see you next time. Don't forget to pause the video. Bye.